I didn't realize there were this many differences between the extra long straws until I had these side by side. If you're using large tumblers, party cups, drink dispensers, or containers that sit farther away, these might actually be more useful than standard straws. So I have two different options here. One comes with 200 extra long straws that range from 17 to almost 20 inches, and the other includes 400 colorful flexible straws that are around 13 inches long. The first thing that stood out to me is that how long these are compared to normal drinking straws. If you ever use large tumblers, deep cups, party drink dispensers, or oversized containers, you immediately see where these could be useful. They're also colorful, flexible, and lightweight, so you can definitely feel the gear toward entertaining parties, events, and larger drink setups. The biggest difference between these two options is really the length and quality. So the Zoclu version gives you the fewer straws overall, but they're significantly way longer and bigger, and I can see these being useful for oversized drinks, containers, large tumblers, poolside cups, or drink dispensers. The 400 count version gives you twice the quantity, which might feel more like a sense if you're planning larger parties, events, cookouts, birthday celebrations, and gatherings where you're serving a large number of people. Both styles have flexible bendable selections, which, because you can adjust the angle and instead of having a straight rigid straw, these are solid. And I think these make the most sense for people hosting parties, barbecue, pool gatherings, birthday celebrations, or anyone who regularly uses larger drink containers. I could also see these being useful for coffee bars, drink stations, catering setups, or even classrooms and events where you're serving drinks to larger groups. One thing I was wondering before opening them was whether the extra length would actually be noticeable. And honestly, when you put them next to a regular straw, the difference is pretty significant. Another question I had was whether the bendable section would feel flimsy, but both versions seem flexible while still holding their shape, which is pretty solid. Overall, my first impression is that both options do a good job filling a specific need that standard straws don't really address. If you need maximum strength for large cups or dispensers, I lean towards the larger option, the longer option. And if you're hosting a larger event and want a bigger quantity, the 400 count version seems like a great choice. Either way, if you've been frustrated by standard size straws being too short, these definitely look worth considering.